Hello, this is Brian. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio Rail World. Just finished our logistic robots research, so time to pick something else. You know what? Character logistics slots. Let's try that. That's gonna be fine, even though we don't have a logistic network yet. That will come in handy once we do. I think the last thing we were left off on was we were working on our oil, and we need to finish this off. So remember what I need to do. So we got all of our machines, more than enough. We got plenty of machines going here, probably way more than we can handle with this one patch of oil, but at least it's there. And when we hook up more oil later, it'll already be ready to go. So I think that is going to be fine. Really, I guess it's just the chemical plants at this point. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Guess we'll just line it up here. Give it a little bit of space. I'm not sure how much space we want to give it. I don't know, some arbitrary amount, I suppose. If I do that, then we should still be able to bring the heavy oil down from here. So this is going to be our heavy oil to, I think this is heavy to light, I believe is what this is. Which we can't do yet. Okay, never mind. We can do lubrication though. The heavy to light, I think, does that come after the better oil refining down here? Let's see. Forget like when you get certain things. I mean, I know, you know, I've got like a lot of things in my other games, and so I kind of forget what you get when. There it is. Advanced oil processing gives us, yes, the heavy light. So we can worry about this later. So that's gonna be fine. So we will need heavy into lubrication, as well as some of the petroleum into the other things as well. I'm trying to think of how I want to set this up the best way. One second, let me look something up real quick. Oil ratio. I just looked it up the other day, but it was been a couple days since I guess it was yesterday, since I recorded this, and I've been busy doing other things and completely forgot what the ratios were. So yeah, so it should be based on what I did with the 10 refineries, I believe. Let me see, where is it at? Oh, I should specify 0.15 because that is when it changed most recently. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So a basic estimate would be 817. So yeah, with the 10 we have, we could probably go up to like maybe like a 10.28 or something like that, just to kind of have extra, and we can control the flow with pumps and things. So I may just want to go ahead and drop the 2 and the 8 down or so. Might even go 9 on the heavy to light. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and drop the 2 down here, just to kind of get some spacing set up and things like that. How many tiles are these? These are 3. So if we give it 1, let me just do something like that. So that's 1. So that's 4 tiles. So that if we wanted to put like a beacon down at some point, we could presumably put one there, and then we need to have enough room for the pipes. So something like that maybe I think would be fine. We'll just give it a double space. That's gonna be fine. Do we go ahead and just put them all in a line? I was gonna just put the heavies here and then the light to petroleum over here, but we could just put these in a line with like maybe a gap in between, and that's probably gonna be all right. So that's 7, and that would be 8. So that's probably pretty good ratio. I mean, it's not the exact ratio, but I kind of wanted to go with the 10 petroleum things just to have a little bit extra. And again, we can control some of this flow with the pumps and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be fine. So we're just going to go ahead and leave those there. I guess I could have just ghosted them for now, so I don't using up all my petroleum or my what am I trying to say, chemical plants. But it's all right. In fact, you know, are we making chemical plants up here? Let's head up here real quick to see if we're actually making some right now. Completely forget. Definitely need to add more to our green circuits at some point. We're actually not even Oh, you know what? I disrupted this one and completely forgot to hook it back up. So, huh. I guess it could come from the far right one and just head right through here, and that should be perfectly fine. So if we do something like, oh, not that, come on, that, and you can go straight across, and then we can do like an underground here. And that should be fine, and it'll get rebalanced again there, and yes, that should be all right. In fact, we can get rid of that thing though, because that was not really helping us. All right, so we got from the far left, got from the far right, from the middle. Okay, technically this one could have come from there, but that's fine. Coming from the far right, that's all right. Since we're doing a full balance up here, it doesn't really matter where it comes from at that point. So that should work okay. Chemical plants, yes, there they are. Got a whole bunch of them, 20 of them, plenty of them. So, how many do we want to set up for our sulfur and what I'm trying to say, sulfur and plastic stuff? Let's see here. Do I have any blueprints for any of this stuff at the moment? I have oil layouts, it looks like. Oh wow, it's a full oil layout. I forgot I had set this up. What does this look like? So we got those there. We might edit this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this blueprint. This actually might not be too bad. I forgot I'd set this up from one of my other games. So let's go. That's not what I want. I want to edit you. Right mouse to open. Okay. So this one does not have quite as many, or it has less pumps than what we have currently, which is fine. Let's put the this stuff first, and then spreads these things out. You know what? I might just clear out what we've got now and plop this thing down, because actually this might be okay. I mean, the fact that we have 10 is not going to be a problem. Then it goes straight into the what is that? The light petroleum. It doesn't have the heavy stuff. I mean, what I could do is, I guess I could clear out a bunch of this stuff over here on the right and across the top, plop this down to the right over here, and at least have the rest of that stuff. That might be all right. So let's just clear out all this stuff up here. It's just like an easy way. I guess I can just drag and clear. I don't know if I'm going to get it all, but if I don't get all of it, it's not the end of the world. And we'll clear out all this stuff as well. We're going to clear you out. I'm not going to need you like that. We'll leave the belts for now. I don't think I'm going to go that direction, but it's not going to be a problem. I can fix those pretty easily once I lay them down. Alright, something like that should be fine. So let's save this blueprint. Now this is just going to be the one that's in my bag, so it's not going to get rid of the other one that I have. Let me look at this again to make sure I cleared everything. Okay, so you're good. Let's clear all you guys out. I have one thing for lubricant and one thing for, I'm guessing this is the, what I'm trying to say, petroleum gas. Not the petroleum gas, the why am I mind blanking? The sulfuric acid. Goodness, words are hard. And the rest of this should be fine. Let's try and save that. Do I like how this looks? I think I like how this looks. Let's try this out. So it does give us the lubricant before we get to the light to petroleum gas, but that's going to be fine. And how far do I want to spread this out? Actually, this spacing is probably okay. Although it doesn't really give us room for the what am I trying to say? The beacons. Goodness, words. It doesn't really give us room for the beacons if we want to do that. So I might just scoot this over a little bit, and maybe if we need to, we can rebuild it later to some degree. Let's do something like that. We need to get rid of a lot of these trees over here. Alright, cool. So, go ahead and plop you guys down. We're not going to plop you guys down yet because we're not going to need you at the moment. That's going to be fine. And then these guys are spaced out 1 p apart, it looks like. It's not a massive amount of the sulfur stuff, but it is a decent amount, so it should be all right. You're going to go there, and you're going to go there. And then you are going to be actual sulfur. And you are just plastic, right? All the way down? Yes, plastic. Plastic all the way down, and this is going to be light, or lubricant, I should say. Perfect. All right, and then we get a, we'll go ahead and get one of these. That's going to be fine. Actually, we'll get 2 of them. One for the lubricant, one for the sulfuric acid. That's not what I wanted. I want you right there. And the sulfuric acid right there. I guess we can get rid of that. It's going to be fine. We're not going to need those down here because we're not going to go that direction. And basically anything from here down can go away. Right. Okay, that works. So pipes. Guess this is just heavy oil all the way down, so it can be anything. That's not what I want. I want you. All right, so that's going to hook up all of those. And then the lubricant coming out. All right, so lubricant's flowing. Well, it's not flowing yet because we don't have the power hooked up. But that is easy to do. Just put one right there. So, oh, because we don't have the inputs hooked up yet. That's right. So, you need to go in kind of up there. So let's stretch you out one more. Something like that's going to be fine. All right. That should be, oh, you need to be, spun around. There we go. Lubricant flowing. Perfect. We do want to get a pump on here at some point, so I will look at that here momentarily. For right now, it's going to be fine. In fact, we'll put the pump right there in that little spot. It's going to be all right. So you guys are going to be, you know, let's go and do the pump now, because it's, might as well. So, does it tell me what I had it set to? What am I looking for? Oh, I'll get rid of the pump. That's right. Let's look at this blueprint. I bet it doesn't tell me what I have it set to on here. There's no way. How much does this thing hold? 25K? We'll say as long as the heavy is over 5K. So pump. Looks like we can only build one at the moment. Oh, do we even have logistics network stuff? I don't remember. Let's see. Do we have the wires? We do not. What is logistics network stuff? That's character logistics slots we're working on now, but it's not the logistics network. There's that one. That's not the one I'm looking for. There we go. Circuit network. So we'll definitely get circuit network next to get that going. For right now, we will just put the pump in place. And that's going to be fine. Where did you go, Mr. Pump? There you are. So we'll put the pump in place. And that'll be all right. And once we're ready for it later, we'll set up the logistics stuff. Same thing from over here. We do need, what do we need for more pumps? We need at least 2 more pumps. I actually need engine units. Ah, okay. Very interesting. don't think we're making pumps in our actual network. Probably wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. It's not very often that we're going to use them. All right, so engines right there. We don't really need a lot of them. I guess we'll just take a half a stack, whatever. Anything else we need? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and get a couple of these going. All right, so we got one for the lubricant. We'll need one over here for... We'll actually need one for both of these as well at some point. So actually what I'm probably going to do, create 2 more. Just kind of stick them there. And then I'll know that I'm going to use them to hook up stuff later. There's going to be one there probably, and there's going to be one... I don't know, somewhere over here. So this one right here will be... I guess with that thing in the way, will be right about... there, and you're going to be over here. I should probably just get rid of that underground there. Something along those lines. So I'm saying, make sure I did have these set up with pumps, right? Yes, I did. I guess we could back it up a little bit, but I think this is going to be fine. Putting it close by. All right, so pump, you're going to go underground here to there. And then you're just going to be just a regular line. Then you're going to go underground from here to here. Regular line. Oh. Underground. Oh, you already got one there. Strange. There we go. All right, those are done. You guys are all going to be set up. So you're going to need coal coming in, right? Where's the best place to bring coal in? I guess from over here, maybe. Probably the best place, even though it's going to our power system. I don't know if we have another choice at the moment. A teeny tiny bit of coal down there, but nice little patch of iron there, patch of iron there. Definitely some spots for expansion, but coal is definitely going to be one of those things we have to look for pretty quickly, I think. You guys can go away. And you guys are actually going to be going presumably north. I say that. We might actually put like a train station out here. That might be how we get the plastic. Oh, well, no, you know what? I think I'm just going to run it right up the main line here. We might still do a train station at some point, but for now, I think these are going to go north. Which is fine. So then you are going to go just straight north right there. Oh, no, you're going to go straight across. North there. There we go. You're going to go all across as well. There we go. Good stuff. So we have plenty of plastic coming in. Guess we could just put a 4-way balancer over here. Don't have 4-way balancer on there. Not that I need it, but I don't even know why I'm doing this, because obviously I know the 4-way balancer. We'll just stick one down anyway. If anything, this means I can hit Q to select the parts of it. All right, so that's good. Honestly, though, we may only send one north. Where is the best place to run this? Probably over here on the right-hand side. Running it right through the middle here would be a little tricky. Where did I say plastic was going to be anyway? Oh, it's actually going to be 2 of them. Run right here. Alright, so what is the best way to get you up here? We didn't leave enough space over here for it. We can move this whole operation over to the right, I suppose, but is there another way to do this? I guess we just run the plastic over here on the right side as well. Not move everything. Alright, so yeah, if we just run it down the right-hand side over here, on the other side of the stone, it's probably going to be just fine. You, well, since we have a whole long line of stuff here, let's turn you into some long poles. Just a little more flexibility here. We'll do something like that, and then we'll just stick you over here. Gonna be fine. That's gonna work. So you're gonna need to go, I guess, under here. I guess it's gonna be fine. The radar is probably gonna have to move. Just move you over here on the other side or something. Use another long pole here. Just call this stuff up. Something like that. It's gonna be fine. Give us more room. Kind of want to leave a little bit of space here. Do we have enough space if we do it right here? Barely. There we go. We're going to probably need more. Oh, we are actually right next to this other thing over here, but it's going to be okay. And that is all of our belts. Get some more belts. Belts. There we go. We're looking at undergrounds. Actually, we're going to need more undergrounds as well while we're up here. And splitters were fine. Run all the way down here. We probably should really start getting some some more stone stuff set up. We only did like a tiny little patch so far. Come on. Draw a straight line. It's alright. You can do it. Alright, we'll just go underground here. It's going to be fine. And of course the trees are in the way. I don't know why I just didn't blow this up, but whatever. So you're going to come down past the gun here for now, which is probably a little bit not needed at the moment. And actually, you know what? You can just come across here. It's going to be perfectly fine. I think for now, we'll just take the, like these right two spots. There we go. So that's all hooked up. Once we get these plugged in and get them some coal, which is actually something we can run over here as well. Since these two are, oh look, there's one that's already ready to go. Since these two are the ones that, actually those are the ones feeding my entire smelting operation at the moment. These are the ones that are feeding my power. But still, I think we can split this like right over here. Or not have enough space. Stone. That's gonna be fine. Go ahead and split this here and run you down the inside of this. I think it's gonna be fine. I actually don't know how much coal we need for this thing. I totally forget. We'll start with this and then we'll add more as needed. And you can just run right down the line. No, not that far. And there we go. So now you just need some electricity and you are good to roll. Plastic is... Oh, you don't need some petroleum. Of course. Go ahead and go underground there. You're gonna go here. And let's do an underground here, just because. Make it easier for the belts to go through and stuff if I need to put more belts around here. All right, plastic. Are we getting plastic? Why are you not getting plastic? I know you don't have... Oh, you've already made the plastic. Okay, I was like, what's going on? Never mind. And you're going to need some blues. And there we go. Plastic is being made. All right, I think that's a pretty good start for now. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.